Hi Gael, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How
How's
you
it going?
doing? How you doing?
Very good, you?
Well. Now, your
All right.
role in this movie is a relatively small one, but
It's pretty small.
What was it about it that made you think that it was worth doing?
Well, it was working again with Alejandro, with my dear friend and the person that I first worked with in my life. So it was a great experience to have a chance to be with him again.
This film is the end of a trilogy that I started with Amores Perros and 21 Grams, and means to me like the way that as I start exploring the complex relation between parents and children locally in Amores Perros, and then in a foreign way in 21 Grams, now in a global scale, how that intimate stories can be explored and at the same time reflect or be a mirror of how the world and the cultures are clashing and not understanding each other. So for me means the end of a project that I started 9 years ago.
Have you both changed since Amores Perros?
I think we have a little bit more control of the craft and a bit more kind of awareness of what we're doing, but at the same time it's incredibly instinctive and very, let's say, innocent as well, our approach, because it comes from a part of our organs, the stories we want to tell. It's less intellectual, more kind of instinctive.
How's your Japanese and your Arabic?
Arigato gozaimasu. Tsukaresama desu. Nothing. When you think that you are understanding a little bit, then you know that you haven't understand nothing about that culture. It's fascinating.
It's the theme of the movie again, right?
Exactly. Language can be a mirror, a trap. So don't believe in words. Just believe in the heart and the eyes. That's what I was guided with.
This film seems to be making a real impact. It's really struck a chord with people. What do you think it is about this movie that people are responding to so much?
Well, that it ended up being a good film, and because you never know, when you're trying the best to make it good, but sometimes things go bad, and then it speaks a very universal theme, and that for somehow there is a certain alchemy that resonates nowadays with what's going on in the world. And I think that's why people like it.
I think there's a lot of compassion, is what I felt, at least while doing it. And then when I received the first impacts, obviously in the editing, in that process, I was just improvising and putting the things together, and I felt a lot of compassion, a lot of humanity. I suddenly forgot. That's what I was trying to shift. Suddenly the people forgot that they are watching a film about Mexicans, Japanese, English, Americans, Moroccan. It's just a film about human. So you feel a lot of humanity. We worked through a cultural orgy around the world, so suddenly that is translated there, and I think the people feel that journey, is what I feel.